Hello everyone. I would like to thank you very much for being here and for choosing to be with us today. By introducing myself, I am Anthony Wars, the CEO and founder of Added Minds. First, I am an influential author and a general social scientist. Today, I will be the host of the Added Minds podcast. Let's run together. Welcome. Today, we're going to talk about how to become good friends with someone. It certainly takes time to become good friends with someone. There is a process of introducing yourself, getting to know the person, and building a relationship, a friendship over time. Some people have a very easy time making friends, while others find it to be challenging. However, there are many tried and true tips to building a friendship that lasts. Here are the qualities of a good friend. There is a friend in mind as I talk about this. She is more sister than a friend. She's more family than someone I simply know. How I raked into such an amazing human being is beyond me, but I did, and it is wonderful. Not a day goes by that I'm not thankful we travel the cosmos together via this big world earth. So, do you ever have a thought like this in your mind? This kind of connection wasn't simply pulled from the other, nor does it maintain itself by sparkles and rainbows. Certain qualities must be shared to form the bonds of the good and the true friendship. Here are some of them. Number 1. Good friends are kind. You would think this was given for any type of human interaction, but kindness is often overlooked. We have likely experienced that bend over backwards kind of kindness that, to be honest, makes people little uncomfortable. The kind of a good friend is more they stand with you variety rather than give you a shot off their back. They will make sure that both of your needs are tended to so that there is never need for either of you to greet the world half naked. Number 2. Good friends are honest. A good friend is going to let you know when they are hurt by you, confused by you, see you being foolish, and can tell you when you are hiding. A lot of people don't want to do any of this. It's easier for them to hide behind "I don't want to hurt your feelings." The thing is, good friends really share everything, even pain. Or mistakes, of course. Discomfort enters everywhere in life. It would be dishonest to pretend it avoids friendship altogether. Number 3. Good friends are individual. A sense of identity creates amazing bonds. Good friends aren't trying to become you. They are freely raised unto themselves, but they may accept your advice if necessary. Their sense of individuality plays off your own and even enhances areas in both of you that may have gone unnoticed before. And while dreams, goals, and temperaments are often similar, even best symbiotic friendships know there are times when each individual must pull away to reflect and rejuvenate on their own. Number 4. Good friends are adventurous. Boredom is the absence of stimulation. be it mental, emotional, or physical stimulation. Good friends satisfy all three of those areas. They are adventurous in that they like to do things, think about things, feel things, and share in those things with you. This doesn't necessarily mean mountain climbing or bungee jumping. A trip to a new restaurant will do. The desire and willingness to experience the world is an inseparable part of friendship because it says, take my hand and let's see what's out there. Good friends are with you and they really want to do many things with you, explore new things with you, learn new things with you, or something like that. Number 5, they are prayerful. It's not for good friends, miracle would never have shot certainly from your nose in junior high school. You wouldn't have half of many stories about the things you did in college. Half of those stories wouldn't involve nudity in one fashion or another. And today, as adults, there is still a chance of liquid snorting from your nose. Except now it's wine. Friends pray with us. They make us laugh at the most inopportune moments, and catching a twinkle in their eye is like a promise of Christmas morning. The world pretends to be a serious place, but prayer time stops it dead in its tracks every time. Number 6, good friends are protective. Good friends aren't protective of you in a self-interest, possessive way. They are protective of you, all the oddly shaped, precious, intrinsic bits that make up your traveling soul, because those are bits that truly gravitationally attract us to bright, brilliant souls. It is a mission they take upon themselves, often without knowing they have done something like that, but they will do it from here to eternity, whether standing up to a mountain, shielding you from impending harm, or even at times protecting you from yourself. Good friends. Number 7, good friends are trustworthy. They are people we trust only as far as we see them. Those don't make good friends. Then there are those whom we would press everything that makes us into a net to give it to them and allow them to rest on power sticks across the booby-trapped label sewing field while we sip lemonade during the wait for them to return it. We trust our good friends to be good people, if not smart. Number 8, they are nurturing. Yes, a good friend holds your hair aside for you while you perform the gut bucket serenade, but she also makes sure you are eating enough and getting enough rest, sinking into the bubble baths at least once a month, and listening to whether as you count on her your latest achievement or newfound goal. Good friends become friends, parents, lovers, doctors, confidants, all in one without ever seeming difficult. Number 9, good friends listen. Compassion and empathy combine to make our good friends excellent listeners, because honestly, who wants to project me all the time at anyone? It's good to be silent and allow your friends to feel us with themselves as they do with us. A good friend listens to your hopes, your fears, your questions, your dreams, your foolishness, your musings, your patterns, and more. Not out of obligation, but because they genuinely care about you. Number 10. Good friends are helpful. A good friend has your back, not in a pinch, always. If you are tired, they take on your load. If you need help figuring something out, they are your research partners. They neither tarry or begrudge, and if one task is done and you need them for more, they have no problem being there. They are just there for you. Number 11. Good friends have grievance. Perhaps not Stephen King level grievance, couldn't hurt though. But good friends often seem to know what you need before you need it. Miraculously, they call at just the point during your workday from hell when you are about to fling staples, like throwing stairs. Then immediately you are calm enough for one more meeting before quitting time. Is this merely function of knowing your modes and routines, or is it a deeper connection at play? The fun in certain mysteries is in not even trying to figure them out. Number 12. Good friends are optimistic but practical. Read the Good Times Love. It's the rallying cry of friends everywhere. But it's time that good friends temper us with the knowledge that impermanence is part of life. Good times end or sometimes have to wait, but that doesn't stop the joy of having a friend live in your heart one bit. A friendship may end, but a good friend is never forgotten. A good friend is that one that sticks to your heart forever. Number 13. Good friends are respectful. Respectful of you, respectful of your time, respectful of your right to make mistakes. Those are hallmarks of someone worth your being allowed into your life. Respectful of things you love, the things you fear, the things you avoid. Without respect, friendship slips into becoming just another narcissism's mirrors. You see the other as a little than an extension of you until they are no longer useful. Good friends know that you are unique, different from them, and they respect you for your own opinions. Number 14. Good friends are fiercely huggable. Hugs are so necessary in this life. A good friend is one who hugged you yesterday, the day before, and sees no reason why they wouldn't do it today. Everyone's frequency varies, but living as though there is no rule against serial hugging tends to be a win-win scenario. Good friends don't feel ashamed of you. No matter who sees them with you, they are truly proud of you. Number 15. Good friends are open-hearted. Good friendship is like an extreme sport of soul-to-soul connectivity. We are streaming about on this yacht, never knowing where we all bounce or who those people we bounce off are. It takes guts to open yourself to someone who feels as randomly pressed on the planet as you do. But good friends do this. They open their hearts, bare their souls, and leave a space for you to tuck away a piece for yourself in there for safekeeping. It's a long journey, but good friends not only make a trip bearable, they also transform it into a loud, wide, absolute delight. Number 16. You can be your real self around them. A true friend will be accepting who you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because of this, you feel comfortable around them and can let every little aspect of your personality out. Whether it's the way you do a little dance when you are happy or the impulsive nature of your drunken self, you don't feel the need to hold back when you are in their company. Number 17. You can sit in silence without awkwardness. Following on from the ability to be yourself, another good sign of deep friendship is your ability to share a moment or period of silence. When a friendship is more superficial, silence is often deafening and tense, which makes it something to avoid. I always think a good test of friendship is living together or perhaps going on holiday together. When you spend enough time in each other's company, they are bound to be bouts of silence, and how you feel during this is an indicator of how close you really are. Number 18. You are genuinely happy for each other when good things happen. When you see someone who has what you want, the instinctive feeling is one of envy. This holds true for superficial friendships. When that person is a true friend, however, you are deeply happy for them and you don't begrudge their comforting. If they find love, you want to meet the new person in their life. If they have success in their career, you want to hear all the details. And if they buy a nice house, you can't wait to go and visit them in it. If you find yourself wishing you were in their shoes or believing that they get all the luck, then they probably aren't one of your closest friends for sure. Number 19. The conversation goes beyond small talk and catching up. In certain company, you will feel obliged to keep the conversation light and avoid discussions that may hit personal barriers or shine a light on differences of opinions. When you are around a genuine friend, however, you can talk about almost anything you like. You don't just meet up and discuss what you have both been up to or what you think the latest TV show was about the latest TV show. The topic of conversation goes a lot deeper than that. You can talk about bigger things in life, your dreams, your fears, religion, politics, the meaning of existence, the meaning of existence. Debates are not uncommon, and they can even get a little heated, but your conversations are most certainly not drab. Number 20. They comfort you if you are self-sabotaging. Because a real friendship is one which you can communicate on the deepest levels, and one that embodies trust in the fullest sense. A friend will always seek to prevent you from causing yourself harm. They are the ones who know you well enough to notice when you are not acting yourself. They see when you are drinking too much, not eating enough, taking reckless risks, which your safety and well-being, jeopardizing your career, or doing something else that you will later regret. As hard as it might be for them to comfort you about such things, a real friends wouldn't find it even harder to sit back and watch you capitulate. Number 21. They will encourage rather than disparage you for trying new things. Your hobbies, tastes, and opinions are bound to change over time, and your friends will not that have something to say about it. Those who question you for trying new things, the people who laugh at the very prospect, they are not truly your friends. A real friend will be supportive of you and your growth as a person. Good friends are patiently ready to see you grow. Whether you are learning to Sarisa, volunteering for charity in your spare time, or exploring your spiritual side, they will wholeheartedly encourage you to go for it. And should you change your mind later in time, they won't be the ones saying, "I told you so." They will be the ones who congratulate you for giving it your best shot. Good friends know your struggles and they understand you. They don't judge you, they appreciate you even for your smallest success. They are your first fan and they are truly happy for every step you make in this life journey. Number 22. They will forgive you for almost anything, but this doesn't mean that you have to make mistakes. Well, if you do wrong by a genuine friend, they will do everything they can to forgive you for it. They will try to understand the reasons you acted as you did. They will talk to you about it, and they will try and help you resolve any troubles you may be facing. That's not to say that they will let you get away with absolutely anything. It is possible to destroy friendship with a single act if you have not thought about it well. No matter how true or deep they are, they may well forgive you for what you have done, as even if they decide that it is best to part ways. Sometimes it is necessary. Number 23. You are genuinely excited to see them. Have you ever arranged to meet up with a so-called friend but secretly hoped that they would cancel? If so, likely you don't count them as one of your closest friends. When you plan to see a real friend, on the other hand, you get mentally and physically excited by the prospect, and if they have to cancel for any reason, you feel bitterly disappointed by it. Number 24. You don't feel guilty about turning down an invitation from them. As strange as it may sound, if you are feeling a sense of guilt when you don't want to go to friends' events, you may not be as close as you think. Chances are that you will be worried how they may take your rejection or what they will think of you because of it. You suspect that they may begrudge you or find some sort of insult in it, and this is what will cause the guilty feelings. It may even push you into doing things that you'd rather not do. That's not how good friendship is defined. A good friendship gives you the ability to say yes or no in the right time when it's necessary. And good friends understand your opinions with respect. When a true friend invites you to something and you feel the need to decline, there is always a sense that they will understand unconditionally. You know deep down that they don't hold it against you and feel any differently about you or your friendship. Number 25. You feel uncomfortable enough to ask them a favor. Letting closely back to the point on someone's willingness to help, if you would be happy to ask someone for a favor, there is a very chance you consider that person as close friend. This is because you are confident that they will do whatever they can do to assist you, and because should they not be able to help, you won't take it as rejection. If you ask a more casual acquaintance for a favor and they say no, you may well be left wondering what their reasons are. Well, let's talk about how you can become familiar with someone. The first step is to introduce yourself to the person with whom you want to be friends. All friendships start somewhere, and that is with introducing yourself. Finding an opportunity to say hello and share your name without being overly pushy. You can do this at school. It is especially helpful when you have mutual friends with this person and you find yourself all in a group together. If you find yourself in a party, you can introduce yourself so that both of you have someone to talk to. Introduce yourself if you are assigned to work on a project together or to complete a task together. Step 2. Ask questions about him or her. When you have the opportunity, take time to ask your new acquaintances questions about himself or herself. This shows him or her that you have an interest in getting to know him or her, and asking questions helps you know the person better. There are some questions you can ask, like, do you have any brothers and sisters? How many? What do you like to do in your free time? What sports do you play? Do you like cooking? What are your hobbies? Have you always lived in this area? What is your favorite type of music, band, or artist? Do you like to read? What is your favorite book genre, or what books are you currently reading on your shelf? Step 3. Respond to his or her questions about you. It is almost expected that as you ask your new acquaintances questions, he or she will answer and then ask you the same question about yourself. Be sure to take time to answer those questions and allow him or her to get to know you too. Friendship is a two-way street, so it is important for both of you to feel that you know each other well to build a good friendship. Keep the talking balanced. When you do answer questions, try to take a similar amount of time as your acquaintances did so that you avoid talking more than him or her. You should apply the listening habit while introducing yourself to someone. Avoid the heavy topics while you are in this first step. That's step 4. Avoid the heavy topics while you are in this first stage of getting to know someone. It is best to avoid controversial and personal topics of conversation. Keep the chat light and upbeat, talking about things you have in common or things you want to know about each other. Redirect the conversation if it gets too personal. I am not comfortable talking about that right now. Have you ever been to a concert, for example? That's how simple phrase you can do to redirect a conversation to something else. Excuse yourself from the conversation or redirect it if you begin discussing a controversial topic. I understand that we both have our own beliefs about this. For example, if it's something you are starting to debate about, but let's talk about something more fun for now. Step 5. Take your time in getting to know your new acquaintance. Avoid bombarding him or her with a lot of questions all at once. You want to get to know this person, but you do not want him or her to feel like he or she is being interviewed. As you cross paths in your acquaintance on different occasions like school or at mall, take opportunity to get to know a little more about her. You could take anywhere from a few weeks to a few months to get to know your new acquaintance. It does not need to happen immediately or in just a few short hours. Step 6. Exchange contact information when you feel ready. You don't meet a girl on the street, you see that she's beautiful, and then ask her for a number just like that. That's not good. When you feel like you have gotten to know the person enough to pursue a friendship with him or her, ask if you can exchange contact information. Sometimes it can happen on the first day you meet. You can share any of the following based on how you like to keep in touch: your phone number for calling or text messaging, your Kik username, or for example WhatsApp for messaging without sharing your phone number, your email address, social media profiles like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or LinkedIn. Laying the foundation for friendship. Step 1. Know how to be a friend. To start becoming a good friend with someone and therefore expecting that person to become a good friend, you need to be a good friend yourself. Reflect on your personality and determine what your strengths and weaknesses are in being a good friend. Creating a goal to improve one of your friendship weaknesses to help you become a better friend would be important. For example, maybe you sometimes forget to respond to your friend's text messages, so you could make a goal to respond within few hours every time. Step 2. Be yourself with your friend. You would not like it if you found out that your friend's true personality is completely different from what you thought it was. Therefore, you should be yourself around your friend. Show your quick habits. Maybe they do the same things, you don't know. Share your sense of humor and tell jokes that you think are funny. Or share your hobbies and interests. Even if others think they are weird, your friend might be interested in them too. Step 3. Accept your friend for who he or she is. It is important not to try to force your friend to be someone that he or she is not. Your friend is a unique person, and as you want to be accepted for who you are, so does your friend. Step 4. Invite your friend to spend time with you, and there is a wide variety of things that you can do with friends. Invite your friend to hang out with you so that you can build up your friendship. You can, for example, go to the movies, go to an arcade, invite your friend to your party at home, invite your friend over for dinner, invite your friend to pray at your house, invite your friend over to play board or something else that interests you, like cards. You can join a neighborhood game like soccer or basketball or football. Step 5. Remember special occasions of your friend and celebrate them. When it is your friend's birthday, for example, be sure to give him or her a card or even a small gift or even a simple text message or email to show them that you think about that. They will also appreciate if you acknowledge when they do well at something, when they win something, and when they get accepted into a group or program. Be sure to show genuine excitement for your friend. He or she will likely be able to tell if you are not sincerely happy for him or her, which will damage your friendship. If you want to attempt the same thing, for example, you also apply to get into a certain program but did not succeed, avoid being jealous of your friend. This is unhealthy and will not allow your friendship to grow. Step 6. Make your friend aware that you are there for support. Friends rely on each other for support through hard times, so let your friend know that you will be there if he or she ever needs you. Follow through when those times arise. For example, if your friend gets into an argument with a sibling or another friend, make sure you help them through that. Be reliable for your friend. A big aspect of successful friendship is reliability. So if you tell your friend that he or she can rely on you to always be there, then you need to prove that. Step 7. Be open and honest with your friend. No relationship can withstand being built on secrets and lies, so it is extremely important to be open and honest. When your friend asks you for an opinion on something, give it politely and honestly. Share your perspective in a polite and friendly way. Avoid keeping secrets from your friend whenever possible, especially if the secrets are about him or her. Strengthening a good friendship. Step 1. Show your friend that you value his or her friendship. You can do this in many different ways, and usually lots of things you will do work together to prove your friend that you consider him or her as a good friend. The following are the things you should always work to do. Be reliable and dependable. Be honest. Be yourself. Support your friend. Include your friend. Celebrate your friend's accomplishments. Help your friend when he or she needs it. Step 2. Give a valid reason when you cannot spend time with your friend. If your friend asks you to hang out, but you already have other plans, or an obligation, let him or her know. Then suggest another day to hang out instead. Suggesting another opportunity to hang out proves to your friend that you do want to spend time with him or her, and that you like doing so. Step 3. Work to resolve any issues that arise. No matter how much you and your friend
have in common. Arguments and disagreements are bound to come up at some point. Walk through these bumps in the road with your friend. Apologize when you need to do so. If you are in the wrong, then it is important to take the responsibility for your actions. Offer ideas on how you and your friend can fix the problem instead of expecting him or her to fix it. Step 4. View things from your friend's point of view. Even if you and your friend are very similar, you are not the same person. Sometimes you might need to try to understand an issue or an event from his or her perspective. Try to understand why this issue bothers or upsets him or her. What about it is upsetting, and why is this idea happening? Do not brush it off if it is something that does not bother you. Instead, try to talk to your friend through it and come up with strategies for dealing with the situation. Step 5. Respect your friend's boundaries. Sometimes he or she might not want your help or want your involvement in every aspect of his or her life. It is important to respect that and to give your friend a space he or she needs. Even if you or your friend moves away, it is possible to maintain a good friendship. Keep in contact when you can and show your friend that you respect his or her needs. Let your friend know that you are still there for him or her, even while space is needed. Understand that you and your friend do not need to spend time together every day. You both have your own lives, schedules, and obligations. Step 6. Trust your friend. Having a good friendship means trusting one another. You cannot expect your friend to trust you if you do not trust him or her. Always be honest and open with your friend so that he or she has no reason to do not trust you. Talk through problems with your friend and come to a resolution so that you can continue to trust him or her. Share your feelings and dreams with your friend. This is something that lets him or her know that you have trust because you choose to confide with him or her. Forgive your friend's mistakes. Holding grudges is emotionally unhealthy and will not allow your friendship to blossom into a good one. Well, thank you very much everyone for being here. I would like to let you know that we have been learning all this from the book The Writing Dark Life, the book I have written. You can find the book on Amazon, and you can find the link to the book in the description of this episode. Thank you very much.